One of the largest threats that our world faces today also happens to be one that is often ignored: environmental degradation. If steps to ensure that our planet doesn't fall victim to environmental degradation aren't taken, we could all suffer. This could result in water that is unsafe to use or consume, and air that is so polluted, inhaling it could bring illness upon us. As someone that has invested much time in researching the effects of not protecting our environment, I can assure you that our environment desperately needs our assistance. Our environment must be protected and maintained, or else all of us and future generations will suffer. Recycling, reusing, and reducing is one way to prevent harm to our environment. Carpooling, taking public transportation, walking, bike riding, and such reduce air pollution, and opting for greener products or using less of products that can bring harm to our environment is also a great way to contribute. The first solution to environmental protection is one that I'm sure we've all heard of time and time again: the 3 R's: reducing, reusing, and recycling. Reducing the amount of waste that we use could greatly assist in lessening harm to our environment. The best way that we can reduce the amount of waste that we produce is to produce less to begin with. Waste ends up in landfills scattered around the general environment or in the oceans where it affects us, wildlife, and plants. Conserve Energy Future created a list on ways that we can reduce waste. They stated that sending or opting to receive emails instead of paper mail is a great place to start. Using cloth napkins instead of paper napkins, avoid using paper plates, plastic cups, and plastic utensils, as all of these items just create far more waste than necessary. Reducing the amount of waste we produce is key. It's easier than it seems, and it just takes a bit of planning. Reusing is another great way to protect the environment. Reusing is a great method of waste management. The Environmental Protection Agency stated in their article, Reducing and Reusing Basics, that there are many other benefits that come with reusing, such as preventing pollution caused by reducing the need to harvest new raw materials. Find different uses for different items and use them to their fullest potential. A few reusable items to keep in mind for future reference are Tupperware containers, refillable water bottles, and canvas bags in place of plastic. The last R, which is recycling. Many have argued that recycling is of little assistance to the environment and is costlier than burying waste in landfills, but rising energy costs and climate change concerns have aided in disproving that. As Jennifer Weeks stated in her article, Water Shortages, new items from scraps instead of from new materials requires far less energy and creates fewer greenhouse gases as opposed to extracting and processing virgin materials. The Environmental Protection Agency stated in their article, Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, as with reusing, recycling reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators. They further went on to state in the article that recycling includes 3 steps, which creates a continuous loop represented by the commonly known recycling symbol. Step 1 is collecting and processing. Recyclables are collected using several different methods such as curbside collection, drop-off centers, and such. After collection, the recyclables are then sorted, cleaned, and processed into materials that can be used in manufacturing. The second step is manufacturing. More and more of today's products are being manufactured with recycled content. The third and last step is purchasing new products made from recycled materials. We all help close the recycling loop by buying new products made from recycled materials. We already have many of these items in our household that we use on a daily, such as aluminum cans, cereal boxes, paper towels, laundry detergent bottles, and things of the like. When out of the stores, keep an eye out for products that can be easily recycled and products that already contain recycled content. This information can be determined by checking the back labels or the undersides of products and looking for the commonly known recyclable triangle that contains a coded number in the center. Now that we've discussed the 3 R's that we can use to protect our environment, that brings me to the next. Reducing the use of our motor vehicles is a great contribution to protecting our environment. Air pollution has been recognized as a rising hazard not only to our environment but to us humans as well. The Union of Concerned Scientists stated in their article, Dirty Cars, Dirty Air, that vehicles are a huge contributor to air pollution, producing a significant amount of nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and many other pollutants. This specific pollution causes harm to vegetation. As stated in the article Global Warming Treaty, flowers do not bloom as freely, fruit trees do not bear as well, and garden vegetables suffer in quality. Gases trapping heat inside of the Earth's atmosphere is known as the greenhouse effect. Over time, that trapped heat will raise the Earth's temperature, which could lead to the extinction of animals and plants that are unable to survive with the extreme temperatures. Mary Cooper stated that in her article, Global Warming Treaty. Many of these occurrences have been issued since long ago, but it is now that we have started to see these effects. As of now, there's no way to completely stop the release of these gases, but there is a way to reduce it. Every effort to reduce this from occurring is helpful and can make a difference, no matter how small and insignificant it may seem. A few ways that we can contribute to reducing the release of these harmful gases is by minimizing the use of our motor vehicles. Walking and bike riding whenever possible are great ways to contribute to the protection of our environment. Although that may not always be possible, public transportation and carpooling are also great ways to get around and reduce emission of those gases. We've discussed the 3 R's and how to reduce the excessive emission of gases, which leads me to my last method. The last way that we can contribute to protecting our environment is by opting for greener products. The products we use have a tremendous impact on the environment. The Environmental Protection Agency stated in Why Buy Greener Products that toxic exposures, air pollution, water pollution, climate change, and ecosystem damage are all possible results of using products that are less green than others. A greener product is one that uses safer raw materials while being manufactured, or recyclable, contains safe chemical ingredients, and minimizes packaging waste. From foods to electronics to cleaning products and paints, there's a wide range of products that we can opt for to better protect our environment. When it comes to foods, choosing items that are biodegradable, meaning that they can naturally be broken down by bacteria and other organisms, assists by limiting waste in landfills. Cleaning products are often rinsed down the drain and released into our environment. Opting for environmentally friendly products can reduce toxicity, water, and air pollution. Some recommended eco-friendly products that were listed on the article 25 Eco-Friendly Products for Your Daily Life are rechargeable batteries, solar power items, moss carpet, LED light bulbs, and biodegradable pots. After considering all of the different ways that we can protect our environment, we can attempt to add these suggestions to our daily life. Protection of our environment must be done to preserve it for ourselves and the future. By reducing, reusing, recycling, cutting down on the emission of greenhouse gases, and opting for environmentally friendly products, we can all make a difference for our planet. This is our Earth. This is our home. We must love it, care for it, and protect it. Thank you.